Let's play darts. Oh, what a start. Got slightly worse, then ended up terrible. That's an 81 though, we'll take it. We have to take these things. We're trying to get more consistent. If you throw a first good dart like that, you hope the other two might get closer. If not, you don't expect to hit a 1. But nonetheless, this is where we're at. This is darts, this is learning. There's a long way to go, guys. How are you all today? It's great to see you, I must say. It's great to see you. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. It's my weekend at the moment. This will probably go out in a couple of days. And today we're going to do trebles training. Now, I've had a little warm-up today. Oh my goodness. Believe it or not. I actually, that's a fancy 26, that's a 36. That's when your darts are so bad they nearly go off the board. I already had a bit of I played for about 40 minutes here, warming up. I recorded it. Then my phone said it ran out of space and I hadn't realised that had happened. And it was basically a waste of time. But not for the dart side of things because I have warmed up. Now, I didn't play very well. So you should be pleased that you missed that. I basically ran through my whole warm-up from start to finish. So if anybody's interested in that, I will do it again. Right, so today we're going to do trebles around the clock. Now, there's some controversy around this because I get comments saying there's no point doing doubles around the clock, trebles around the clock, because you're not going to try and hit a treble 1, for example. You're not going to try and hit a double 17 very often, or so on and so forth. Double 13, I don't know. We can carry on this game. But when you're a beginner, like myself, you're not really good enough to then just focus on those big numbers. I'm trying to get better at my hand-eye coordination. I'm trying to get better at throwing darts accurately. So I think it's actually beneficial to go around here. But don't listen to me. This is just my thoughts and feelings. I think when you get to a certain stage, you're a 60-plus average player, perhaps then at that stage you should be just focusing on the big numbers that you're going to be hitting commonly, because your throw is somewhat, you've sort of worked out the hand-eye coordination part, a lot better than I have anyway. Right, let's throw some bull. Now, yeah, not great here. Okay, I need to get some grouping going like that. I've had a little glass of milk. I've got a little glass of chocolate milk here. Just a little bit of energy. This is full fat milk. Now, controversial, again, people say, you know, I don't even know why they call it full fat milk. It's not full of fat. It's just got a little bit more fat than semi-skim, and it tastes much better. Highly recommend it. Good for the calcium, good for your bones, good for the darts. I'm an athlete. Right, let's go. Bull. Oh la la. Right, let's get going. I want to do this. I want to get around this clock on trebles, which is harder than doubles because the area is smaller. That's geometry, okay? That's geometry. So every day's a learning day. Let's go. Double 1, treble 1, something you're not going to hit in a match, but we're trying to get better at throwing darts accurately. So everybody relax. Treble 1. Now, I could hit this treble 1 every day of the week when I'm trying to hit treble 20. So, what can I say? Right, pre-shot routine. Get into position. Do not even think about that arm, Samson, until you're in position. You're not going to move. Double 2. Treble 2. Doubles and triples get them mixed up in my head sometimes. Good start though. Lovely, that centre of the bed there. Treble 2 wasn't far off either. Now realistically, getting double figures here would be good. Poor dart that. Treble 3. Oh, Samsonite. We're on treble 4. Lovely stuff. Hand and eye, hand and eye, hand and eye. Connect those hand and that eye. Now, like I said, I did do a video about 45 minutes. I didn't play half as well as this, so you're real in for a treat. You're probably thinking, how bad was that bit? Oh, it's not, it wasn't great. I know how many darts, I threw 33 darts at double 1 to hit it. In case you're wondering. Right, 4. Poor. Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky me old true bun. Pour that. That's in. Lovely stuff. We're on treble 5. What a start to proceedings. Now haven't actually hit any numbers, any trebles that you'd commonly hit in a match. I mean, I do commonly hit the 1s and the 5 trebles though. That's just not intentional. Right. That's poor. I should have moved over there. That's inexperience again. I need to think about it. I can't hardly see the bed. Why I'm trying to throw that third dart there? Not a clue. Should have moved over all the way to the other side of the oche. Ooh, unlucky. Good darts though. Still don't feel I'm throwing right though. Like, you know, like when you're throwing your best, technically. That's better. That was better. That was better. Less darts. If you just throw back 6 months ago in my videos, look at trebles around the clock and watch. These are much closer to the target. Poor. No follow through at all. Still not great. If your bad darts are getting in and around where you want them, that's progress. Six. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're on 7. We are on 7, and I've done this. I do this game very rarely, if I'm honest. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. I play this game actually every day because I do singles round the clock on DartCounter as part of my warm-up. This is what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for trebles. I'm not aiming for big fat singles. So this is definitely part of my training every day. That's poor. Poor darts. Got to get that wrist over. My wrist is not getting over quick enough. Release early, wrist over, hand shape the same. That's not. Oh, that second dart, that nailed it. That was thrown just how I want to throw all the time. So I'm thinking, what was the feeling of that dart? Can I reproduce it here on the 8s? Pour that. When I'm throwing my dart and my hand is extended, I'm already picking up the next dart. I shouldn't be doing that. I need to like hold that at the like this. Poor dart, last dart. Everything's poor. Not bad, but it's not right. It doesn't feel right yet. It's not feeling right. Better. Better. That's it. Lovely one there. 9. Got to stop. Just imagining when you're throwing a good dart, just try and think, how did that feel? Can I replicate it? Right, moving over here. Unlucky. Unlucky. Don't mind that. 10. 11. Oh, nearly a hat trick of trebles. I've never done that before. Round the clock like this. We're on 11 already, guys. Samson's coming in hot. I'm not throwing great today, I must say. I'd say probably 30–40% of my darts I'm throwing them how I want, but most of the time I'm not throwing properly, like how I want to throw. 12. Unlucky. A lot of unlucky today, a lot of poor today. No shambolics though. We haven't heard of shambolic, so that's great news. We haven't heard Holy Mongolia. Love that dart. Loved it. I loved it like I love my sweet Auntie Pam. 13. $14. Should have moved, should have swiveled there. That 13, by the way, was a thing of beauty because the first dart was decent and all I thought in my head was throw exactly how you did just then. Do exactly the same thing. Don't change anything. 14. And as we've gone on, my darts have been getting better and better, so that's good. Nope. You know what? We've got a chance here doing this. It should be staggering. Funny that, like 2 in the 14 there. This was my best dart thrown. I just did not push it through enough. Sorry, I did not release early enough. Right, I'm going to move over here. Can't see. Should have moved over first dart. Unlucky. Not bad. Moving over. Oh, wired. When I move over like that, I do wonder. I'll tell you what we'll do, just for fun. I'm going to throw these at 14 from this side. That's in. 15. Now the problem is they come in at such an angle here that it's not feasible, but when I do go on that side, I somewhat feel like I'm more accurate. Ooh, unlucky. This has been a good session. Good session to get onto 15. These are the numbers that you're likely to try and hit, 13 and 14. I'll move over even more. I mean, one thing I will say though about training and stuff, as you improve, you've got to increase sort of your benchmarks. And what I mean by that is, if you see me throw 6 months ago, let's say I threw like this 6 months ago on here, I'd be jumping around, taking my top off and waving it around my head in celebration. Now I'm like, I can do better. You've got to keep, you can't just be satisfied with your level if you want to get better at this. I should probably clarify that. There's lots of people here for fun, and I'm here for fun. But it's only fun if you hit big targets. 15 and 16, boom. Nice, love that. Once again, it was one of those things where I threw that first dart so well, do the same thing, and I do the same thing and I got it. That's what I'm trying to get better at. Following up good darts with better darts. 18. I like 18s. To be fair, I like 18, 19s here, so let's get these done. Oh, is that in? No, next door neighbour. The world famous one. Dragged. Not bad darts. Not awful, eh? Oh my gosh, can't pick them out there. Don't know what happened there. Come on. When you get to these higher numbers, you still have that expectation of, oh gosh, I've got to hit this because I've hit this one more often than I've hit those other numbers. But it's still the same thing, right? Just throw in as accurately as you can. Okay, little reset here because I'm getting a bit lazy. A little lazy here, so a little shake out. I should have had a little sip of milk. But we're going to go without the milk. Number 19. Oh, that's a good dart. The bull is going to be the problem, guys. Let's be honest. We're going to hit this 19 soon. There it is. Time for 20s. Not sure how we've done this. I can't normally do this on doubles, so I don't know how I'm doing it on trebles. We've got bull guys. We're going to hit it as well. We're going to have to. Can't get this far. Got to get it within 9. Let's target ourselves. Right, big deep breath. Poor last start that. Close though. Let's go one better. Oh, could hardly see it. I should have moved again. 2 in the semi though, we're getting closer. There it is. There's 2 of them. Bang, 2 balls. Guys, that's what I'm sort of saying here, is that when you have that one good dart, Can we try and follow it up by doing exactly the same thing, how it felt, not moving? Normally I'd move around too much in between throws. I'm trying to avoid that. Guys, we just went we went trebles around the clock. That's never happened before. Never even got close to going around the clock. Improvements are happening. It's hand-eye coordination. It's important. Just do what feels good for you. That felt good for me. Another good session on the oche. In fact, actually, probably had a tough week on the oche if you look at the past few days. Doubles around the clock. Terrible match against Dartbot. I've been playing really well in between. I won a darts tournament. I played another one. I lost in the semis to a fantastic player who averaged 76, I think. I'm playing quite well, guys. I'm going to play some matches now, hopefully against some of you online. Samson Does Darts. Add me on DartCounter. Add me on Instagram. Add me on Twitter. Add me on TikTok. I'm all over the place. Godspeed.